Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So I'm here to do a second video of a walkthrough of the second deck I bought and got in the from Amazon. And this one I have to blame on, again, Nina from Shuffle Tarot. It is the Carolyne Myss Archetype cards, published by Hay House. Let me open it up here. It comes in a nice 2-part box. And this is probably the only deck I have like this anywhere. But yeah, I've been into, it comes in a nice little guidebook, which we'll see here in a minute. But, and it's, I think it says how many cards on here. It says archetypes are ancient, universal patterns of behavior that are embedded in what Carl Jung called the collective unconscious. Carolyne Myss has created a unique set of 74 archetype cards, each individually designed to provide the basic light and shadow attributes of a different archetype. The deck also contains 6 blank cards on which you can create your own archetypes. Included is an instruction booklet explaining how to use the cards to help determine which archetypes are most active in your psyche and how they can lead you to achieve greater insights into your life. The deck is suitable to be used by itself, in conjunction with Carolyne's book, Sacred Contracts, or with any of her workshops and seminars. As I've said before, I apologize for my voice. My husband, I think, gave me laryngitis. It's not COVID. I just had a test for that because I had a procedure done today. So, yeah. Sorry if my voice is going in and out. These are the bags. And as I was saying, and that's quite beautiful. As I was saying, I don't have any deck quite like this. And I love Hay House cardstock. It's typical Hay House cardstock. It's about the size of a regular Oracle deck. But let's get into the cards because there's quite a few. And I love how it's got the light attribute and then the shadow attributes. And I say I blame Nina from Shuffle Tarot on this because I saw her do a past life spread. And she used this deck. And I had to have both decks. The one she used for the tarot spread, and then these for additional information. So I had to get both. So I've actually bought 3 decks in the last month because of her. So yeah, let's get into it. So here's Addict, and I'm not going to read them all to you. I'm just going to show you the images because you know my voice. Advocate, Alchemist. My throat doesn't hurt or nothing. It's just my voice keeps going in and out, so it's weird. Angel. Beautiful. And I just thought these were just different enough that Artist, Athlete, then I'm like, yeah, I need these. Avenger. And it's got so many different personalities in here. Beggar. When she did the spread, it worked really well together. Bully. Child Divine. Child Eternal. Child Magical. Child Nature. Child Orphan. Child Wounded, and I love that she's wrapping, so she's got a kid on each side wrapping them in a blanket. Beautiful. Companion. Almost reminds you of the Lover's card. Damsel. Destroyer. sure there's not two. Okay, no. Detective. She's looking through the book. That's cool. Dilettante. Don Juan. Engineer. And they're glossy, but they're not overly glossy. Exorcist. I love that. Father. So you can already see how great these would be as in a past life spread, and I plan on using them as such. Femme fatale. Fool. Gambler. I like those pajamas. Is it pajamas? I want those. God. Goddess. Gossip. Guide. Healer. Hedonist. Hermit. There's quite a few, it was at least 3, right? That were like the tarot. Hero or heroine. Judge. Or justice. King. Knight. Liberation. Or liberator. Lover. Martyr. Mediator. Mentor. Messiah. Beautiful. Midas or miser. Monk or nun. Mother. Mystic. I love that one as well. Networker. Pioneer. Poet. I love that one. Priest. Prince. Prostitute. Wow, look at all that money. Queen. And I like how it's got all the Knight, Queen, King, Rebel, and the Prince. Rescuer. Saboteur. Samaritan. Scribe. Seeker. I love that too. Servant. Ooh, shapeshifter. I like that as well. Slave. Storyteller. Student. Teacher. Thief. Looks like he's stealing your heart. Trickster. It just makes me think of the new show on, I think it's NBC. One of the local channels. It's a new TV show. It's pretty good. Vampire. You can catch that on Hulu if you missed it. If you haven't seen it, let me know if you guys have seen that show. Victim. Virgin, Visionary, Warrior, and then it's got 6 extra cards that you can make your own with. So let's put that aside, and we're going to shuffle the deck, see how it shuffles. Actually shuffles pretty good. I wouldn't expect it any other way from Hay House. Yeah, it shuffles pretty good. Let's see how it does here. This way. It's almost too big to hold in my hands. Hold on just a second. Okay, let's see. This here. I didn't do it right. So maybe it's slightly bigger and maybe stiffer. Maybe it's not thicker. It's not, barely. It's just a little stiff right now. So I think it's a little stiffer than what I normally am used to. Maybe because it's glossy. So let's pull a card and see what it has to say here. And we'll go to the book and see what it says. I'll go right here. Student. Okay, so the student says, for the light attributes, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. And that resonates deeply with me. And then the shadow attributes, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Wow. Let's go here and see what it says. See what the book looks like. The 4 archetypes of survival. The child, it just goes into a little description of each card. Looks like. Don't know that they have a, oh no, that's actually something different. Gives you description on, well, we only saw 2 child. The 4 archetypes of survival. So this first one is the child, then the wounded child, then the abandoned or orphan child, then the magical or innocent child, nature child, eternal child, dependent child, the victim, the saboteur, and the prostitute. So the 4 archetypes are the child. 4 archetypes of survival are the child, and then there's several children within that group. And then we have the second archetype is the victim, the saboteur is the 3rd, and the prostitute is 4. So that makes sense. Determining your archetype. A partial listing of archetypes. So here we have like actor, masochist, evangelist. So there's more in here that you could use as well. Then a self-examination. A concise summary of archetypes. Some suggestions for using this deck. And then it goes into in alphabetical order. It's got a thumbnail, black and white, and then a brief description of the cards. I'll look in the back, see if there's any spreads. There's no spreads. It is literally just the cards and that information. So it's pretty nice. You have this little reference guide. So we're going to go to student, so it's in the back. Saboteur. Samaritan, scribe. A lot of S's. Student. Disciple, devotee, apprentice. Suggests not an absence of mastery, but rather a continual pursuit of intellectual development. Has found a source of teaching such as a guru or spiritual master. He becomes the instructor and spiritual guide. Shadow student usually manifests in a tandem with the shadow teacher or mentor, avidly learning all the tools of the wrong trade or misusing the knowledge learned. May never move beyond the student role to develop an independent inner wisdom. Look for a pattern of constant learning, openness to new information as an essential part of your well-being. Wow. Yeah, so that is my newest deck. I plan on using this for past life readings. Maybe, who knows, other things. I'll have to read over the book. But yeah, that's my latest deck. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a good night. Bye.